Hi there.
Appreciate it. And there's your map.
Perfect, thank you.
Enjoy your visit.
You too. Every time. You too. Oh, he works here.
We're Vinny and Elise. We moved into our self-converted van in September of 2020, and we've been traveling full-time since January of this year. We've been as far west as San Diego and as far south as Key West. Our goal is to see every state and every national park, so come along as we explore the U.S.
Good morning, YouTube. We're waking up in Utah again today, and we're gonna head to Canyonlands. So that'll be our 4th national park. So I got the dogs out here. They want to play fetch some more. Go get them. So they do that. I'm gonna sip my coffee. Elise is getting ready, and then we're gonna hit the road. So we just got into Canyonlands National Park, stopped at the visitor center on the way in, and then we found a dinosaur.
Straight up?
I cannot believe, look at this thing, guys.
There's no dial tone, which is kind of a bummer.
Oh,
but
if it worked, I would have made a phone call just to say,
gotta call my mom.
Can't believe those things are still around.
That's crazy to me.
So now we're gonna head into the visitor center and see if we can get our passport stamped. Okay, so
if we do Mesa Arch, the Green River Overlook is pretty close to that.
okay.
And I think you have to see Mesa Arch if you come. It also looks like there's a ton of overlooks along the road, so we could just drive and look at all of those and then go from there, see what else there is.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a solid idea.
Cool.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so our first stop in Canyonlands is the Green River Overlook. So, just a short hike.
It's not really a hike, it's like a walk.
Yeah.
But either way.
Yeah, nice sidewalk pulled in. So go take it and see what this view looks like. So far, all of them look really, really good.
So we're gonna do the Upheaval Dome just to the overlooks now. It's about a 2-mile round trip. If you go to the second overlook, that's further away. You can go to the first one and it's about a 1-mile round trip. So let's go check this out, see what it looks like. Yeah.
So if you were to do the full loop, it's over an 8-mile hike, which you just saw, which we're not doing today. We did 8-mile hike in Arches. All right, we'll just stick to the overlooks today and enjoy those.
So there's 2 different theories as to what caused the Upheaval Dome. One of them is that a meteorite hit caused a small fracture in the rock, and then over time rocks pushed up, causing an even like bigger impact area. And then the other one is that there was a giant sea that spanned this entire thing, which they know is true, but it caused a layer of salt. And that layer of salt then caused a dome of salt as more sand came in and pushed down on the softer layers of salt. Over time, as the salt eroded, it left you with this giant hole. So lately, apparently, according to the sign, they have found some like support for the meteorite theory. But over time, maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. Either way, it's still pretty cool.
All right, our next stop, Bug Canyon Overlook.
Next up is the Grand Viewpoint. This is as far as you can drive into the park from Island in the Sky. So we're gonna go check it out.
The camera does not do this view justice whatsoever. You have to come and see this for yourself. It's so crazy how big, and just goes, seems like it goes forever.
Seriously. That's so cool.
Can't get over it. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little trail down there. And you can actually get a permit and drive that whole trail. It's about 100 miles all the way through the park. And then you get like a camping pass, and they recommend you doing it in 2 days. And I think I'm trying to talk Elise into seeing if we can do it.
I'd be down to do it. Not in the van we currently have.
Oh, in the next van.
It's a 4x4 trail, and I don't think our van would be cut out for it, per se. But it looks really fun, and it looks so cool.
Yeah, and you'll get views like never before. We just seen a couple dirt bikes go down there. Looks like a lot of fun. All right, next stop, the Mesa Arch. this is the Mesa Arch. And it's pretty incredible. Watch this, check out this view from the other side. Yeah, pretty much on the other side of this rock right here, straight down. Another thing about this arch is that when the sun rises, it comes right through this arch. So if you get up early enough, you come out here and you get the shot. I'm sure it turned out really well, but you're gonna be fighting for position because from what we've heard, it's like Black Friday at Best Buy trying to get that shot out there. So that was a nice, about a half-mile hike there, half-mile hike back. Pretty simple. So we're gonna head back to the van and then see what else we can do. There's a trail that we want to take the van on, but it says it requires 4-wheel drive. But
we'll see. We'll see if they'll allow us to go on it.
Yeah.
We just want to take the short version.
Yeah, and we've done trails before where it's like 4-wheel drive is recommended and our van did just fine. But we'll see. Alright, so the trail we wanted to do is called the Shaffer Trail. And it says, we're reading the sign right now, it says 4-wheel drive and high clearance recommended. So I think we're not going to push it because we don't want to be those people that get stuck in a national park. And but we're definitely going to have to do this one again, for sure.
Yeah, when we have a 4-wheel drive van, we'll be back. We just got back to our camp spot outside of Moab. We went and grabbed some dinner and uploaded a video. But now I think we're just gonna head to bed and we'll pick you guys up in the morning. Good morning, guys. We are on day 2 of Canyonlands. We are headed toward the Needles Visitor Center this morning. And on the way there is Newspaper Rock. So let's go check it out.
Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. Staring at you, you don't even notice.
Oh.
Building closed.
Oh. Maybe that's why there's no line.
Free at the park. Alright, so next stop is Pothole Point Trail. That's a short little trail alongside the road. Alright, so the reason they call this Pothole Point is because all this rock you see around here, where Lisa's walking, all normally supposed to be filled with water, which would mean it's like potholes. So it's just kind of like walking on a different planet. What do you think? Like,
it does kind of feel that way.
When I fall and time goes slow, I fall into you. I fall into you. Hey, I wish I could show.
You ready?
I'm ready. It's gonna be easy.
I think so.
I don't know, I'm excited about the ladders.
I don't think it'll be too hard, but it'll be something different than what we've already seen, which will be cool. And there's a couple surprises. Well, Vinny just said it. There's 2 ladders. I don't know why I'm trying to keep the secret, but it'll be interesting for sure.
So right here, this is what they call Cowboy Camp. Looks like they have a place to tie up their horses, make some coffee, work on stuff. I don't know, shelter.
Yeah. So apparently this is where the cowboys, obviously, would camp while they were working their cattle in the canyons here. Up until it was created or made into a national park, this is what was common. Which is cool that it's still here and that they like preserved a lot of it.
You see where they had the fire because the rock's all black.
Yeah.
You could see yourself
inside this little cave. Those are cave paintings. I don't know if they're just like hands or...
It basically was just proof that the indigenous people had used this cave as like a shelter. So it kept them cool, and they marked that they were here with their handprints. So that's how they know that there was indigenous people here originally. It's because there's handprints.
Very cool.
And then the cowboys used the same caves, obviously, for shelter as well from the heat. So like thousands of years of history
is right here.
Ladder number 1.
When I see you dance and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow, I fall into you. I fall into you. Hey, I wish I could show you more.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, and shortly after the first ladder is the second.
This is little.
Yeah, this is like a step ladder.
Is it necessary? I mean... I don't think that one was necessary.
Look, Mom, no hands. Just kidding.
I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
This is so cool. 100% recommend doing this one. Alright guys, that is it for Canyonlands National Park. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, so you can follow along on our adventures. And we will see you guys next week. I think we're doing Capitol Reef next. Should be fun. See you then. Bye!